The United Arab Emirates is quietly reshaping its global influence. This is not achieved through overt military might or traditional colonial expansion. Instead, the UAE employs a sophisticated strategy of strategic investments and partnerships. This approach builds an empire of influence, leveraging economic power. It focuses on key sectors that are vital to global trade and development. The core pillars of this Emirati playbook are ports, power, and petroleum. These three elements form the foundation of the UAE's growing footprint across the African continent. They represent a calculated and long-term vision for geopolitical leverage. This strategy is both subtle and profoundly impactful. Africa holds immense strategic importance for the United Arab Emirates. Its geographical position along vital maritime trade routes is unparalleled. These include the critical Red Sea and Gulf of Aden corridors. Securing these routes is paramount for safeguarding the UAE's economy. It also significantly expands its political clout on a global scale. Control over these passages ensures uninterrupted trade flows. Beyond geography, Africa offers vast natural resources. These include significant reserves of oil, gas, and fertile agricultural land. Such resources are crucial for the UAE's energy security and economic diversification. The continent also represents a burgeoning market of 1.4 billion people. This demographic dividend presents enormous opportunities for trade and investment. Africa is a key partner for future growth. Ultimately, Africa serves as a vital trade partner and a crucial security buffer for the UAE. Its stability and prosperity directly impact Emirati interests. This makes engagement a strategic imperative. At the heart of the UAE's African strategy lies DP World. This Dubai-based global port operator is a central instrument of Emirati influence. It manages major ports across the continent. These operations provide strategic footholds in critical maritime locations. DP World's investments are not merely commercial ventures. They are integral to the UAE's geopolitical ambitions. Key port investments include the Berbera port in Somaliland. A $442 million upgrade transformed it into a regional trade hub. This project significantly enhances Somaliland's economic prospects. Another crucial investment is in Bosaso, Puntland, Somalia. This port provides the UAE with significant leverage in the volatile Horn of Africa. It strengthens its presence in a strategic region. DP World also operates in major ports like Dakar in Senegal. This extends its reach to West Africa's Atlantic coast. The company's network spans the continent. Further south, Maputo in Mozambique is another key DP World asset. These investments generate substantial trade revenue for the UAE. They also offer leverage for broader political and even military purposes. UAE energy companies are heavily investing in African oil and gas projects. Entities like ADNOC and TOCA are leading this charge. Their focus is on securing long-term energy supplies. Significant investments are evident in Libya's oil field development. These partnerships persist even amid ongoing civil conflict. The UAE seeks to stabilize and control vital energy infrastructure. In Sudan, the UAE has secured deals for petroleum exploration and refining. These agreements deepen its economic ties with the nation. They also provide access to new energy sources. Mozambique has seen substantial Emirati investments in liquefied natural gas. These projects tap into Africa's vast gas reserves. They aim to meet growing global energy demands. These energy projects are often tied to long-term supply contracts. This ensures a steady flow of African resources eastward. It secures energy for the UAE and its partners. The balance of power and profits in these deals typically favors Emirati firms. This arrangement raises questions about equitable distribution of benefits. It highlights the strategic nature of these investments. The UAE maintains an active, though less overt, military presence in Africa. This presence complements its economic and diplomatic efforts. It underscores a comprehensive approach to influence. The UAE trained security forces in Somalia for a period. This engagement aimed to bolster stability and counter terrorism. However, relations soured in 2018, leading to a withdrawal. During the Yemen War, the UAE utilized a SAP port in Eritrea as a military base. This demonstrated its capacity for power projection in the Red Sea region. It highlighted the strategic value of African ports. The UAE also backed factions in Libya's civil conflict. This intervention aimed to secure influence over critical oil infrastructure. It showcased a willingness to use force to protect economic interests. These actions demonstrate a blend of economic and security strategies. The UAE integrates its financial power with military capabilities. This creates a robust framework for influence. Trade agreements are often reinforced by military access or alliances. This symbiotic relationship ensures the protection of Emirati investments. It solidifies its strategic position across the continent. The UAE actively utilizes soft power to strengthen its ties with African nations. This approach cultivates influence beyond economic and military means. It fosters goodwill and cultural understanding. A significant aspect of this soft power involves funding mosques and Islamic schools. These initiatives promote religious and cultural affinity. They build community ties at the grassroots level. The UAE also provides substantial humanitarian aid. This assistance is crucial during droughts and famines. It addresses critical needs and enhances the UAE's reputation as a benevolent partner. Hosting African leaders for cultural and diplomatic events is another key strategy. These gatherings in Abu Dhabi foster personal relationships. They facilitate high-level dialogue and cooperation. Critics argue that these initiatives cultivate political loyalty. They suggest that aid and cultural programs serve economic and strategic interests. This raises questions about the true intent behind the generosity. The soft power approach aims to create a favorable environment for Emirati investments. It seeks to build long-term relationships based on mutual respect. This strategy is a vital component of its overall engagement. Reactions to the UAE's growing presence in Africa are mixed. African governments and populations hold diverse perspectives. This reflects the complex nature of these engagements. Some governments warmly welcome the infrastructure development and investment. They see it as a vital catalyst for economic growth. These partnerships bring much-needed capital and expertise. However, others express significant concerns about neo-colonial economics. They fear that these deals could lead to a new form of dependency. This raises historical anxieties about external exploitation. Concerns are frequently voiced about the lack of transparency in these deals. The opaque nature of some agreements fuels suspicion. It makes it difficult to assess their long-term implications. Grassroots activists often criticize Emirati deals as one-sided. They argue that the benefits disproportionately favor the UAE. This leads to local communities feeling marginalized. These varied reactions highlight the ongoing debate about foreign investment in Africa. They underscore the need for equitable partnerships. The continent seeks development that truly benefits its people. The United Arab Emirates has established a formidable presence in Africa. Its port diplomacy, energy dominance, and strategic alliances grant it immense power. This influence is both broad and deep. The question remains whether this engagement constitutes a genuine partnership, or is it a more subtle form of economic colonization? This distinction is crucial for understanding the long-term implications. The UAE strategy is characterized by a blend of economic might and geopolitical ambition. It seeks to secure resources and strategic corridors. This pursuit is relentless and far-reaching. The race for Africa's resources and strategic corridors is undeniably ongoing. The UAE is a major player in this complex geopolitical landscape. Its actions will continue to shape the continent's future. This was episode 14 of Colonialism in Africa. If you missed episode 13 on Turkey in Africa, check it out now. In our next episode, we'll explore another major player reshaping the continent's future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to keep these stories alive. It's free to subscribe. We truly appreciate for your support. Thank you for watching. See you in the next adventure.